Here I am, still fighting with Wolfenstein. In an effort to fix the blue screen problem, I've downloaded a few different versions of the game. You can see here that I've got them laid out in the different folders. Okay, I guess let's try the newest version, which is 1.41. At least that's the latest official patch. There's a couple other newer patches, but they aren't official and they don't seem to want to work on this Windows 98 build at all, so I'm not going to include them here. Maybe if I reset the config file, it'll behave?
Is irrelevant!
Okay, well, what about a different NVIDIA driver? Let's see when this game came out and then try to find an NVIDIA driver that came out around the same time frame. Shout out to Phil's Computer Lab. He's got all sorts of useful stuff archived on here. Well, looks like version 31.40 came out roughly within that same time period, and has support for the 8X AGP version of the TI 4200. Reset the config file again. Let's try windowed mode.
Bruh.
Well, it got a little further. I guess let's try the same thing with version 1.41.
It's happening again!
Okay, that's it. Uninstalling. Reinstalling.
Nickelodeon magazine, please.
You can rent them from Blockbuster.
Reinstalling everything. All the settings are on defaults. And it's working. Looks like we're hitting around 90 FPS. Unfortunately, this success was short-lived, and it started crashing again.
Good news, everyone!
As luck would have it, when I reinstalled Windows 98 just a bit ago, I actually took an image of the hard drive. In order to eliminate a variable from this, I'm going to actually start using this dinosaur hard drive instead of the SSD solution I had been using previously. I'm actually kind of surprised I still had this ATA 133 drive laying around. Oh right, the video. Let's get the NVIDIA driver installed again. Reinstall the game again.
Boring.
Trying to reinstall DirectX 8 again, and it crashed. I'm pretty sure it's hosed, but I'm gonna just manually complete the DirectX 8 install anyway. As expected, it crashed. So you want to know what fixed it? You've probably been shouting it at your screen this entire time. Choose your answer now.
Wrong again, idiot.
It's the stupid RAM. It's always the stupid RAM. Why didn't I check the RAM first? So I removed one of the sticks, and surprise, it works. I actually tried a number of different RAM combinations, and it honestly almost seems like one of the slots on the motherboard might be having an issue. It behaves fine as long as it's a single stick, so I guess we're just down to 256 megs instead of 512. It's still better than the 128 we started with. Well, now that the blue screen has been defeated, there's one other thing I wanted to check. How much slower is this spinning hard drive versus the SSD? Wait, what? Okay, hang on. Let me switch back to the SSD. I need to double check those numbers. How on earth is this SSD slower than the old spinning disk? Hang on, I'm an idiot. I noticed something while editing this video, and I apparently was only paying attention to the max read speed and cached speed at the top of the results. Reading is hard. If I actually took the time to read the columns and the overall score, it would be quite obvious that the SSD was significantly faster than the other two configurations with the IDE drive. But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to leave this video as is, and I'm just going to talk here. So you're welcome.
Because I'm an idiot. Happy?
Of course.
Can I get this spinning disk working with the ATA 133 card for maximum power? I'm booting from the SSD right now and trying to get the spinning disk as a second drive. Let's get the driver for the PCI card installed. Hopefully this gets... Oddly enough, it seems to get to the desktop anyway after showing me the blue screen, but the driver still isn't happy. While browsing through old forums trying to find a fix, I saw a few people mention flashing the card with the latest firmware. While this is branded as a Maxtor card, it's actually just a rebranded Promise Technology card. This firmware update should remove the Maxtor branding and maybe get it working with the driver from Promise's website. Well, that wasn't so bad. And look at that, the Maxtor branding is gone. It actually worked. The driver is happy. So, can I get it to boot off this card now? I've re-imaged the spinning disk with my Windows 98 install and plugged it into the PCI card. I wonder if it's going to get to the desktop. Wow, it actually is working? Okay, let's get the drivers installed. I've got all the drivers installed now. Well, not the video driver, but that's fine. Let's test out this hard drive speed when it's using the PCI card. Okay, yeah, that's definitely faster. That score is almost double what it was previously. Now that I flashed the PCI card, does the SSD actually work with it? Nope. Alright, I'm sick of hard drives. Let's do something else. I'm gonna replace the heatsink on the GPU. That old piece of garbage they have glued to it is a joke. Can I, like, zip tie it in place, or... Wait, is the thermal paste holding it on? The heatsink upgrade is a start, but that GPU needs more cooling power. Hey, it included this cute screwdriver and a SATA to PCIe adapter for some reason? Thanks? Time for our favorite benchmark, Spin Horse. Last time we managed to get a score of 5709. And we got a new high score.
Bird up.